Yes, sir. Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Not Right, Not Wrong. It's your man's in them, just Ja.
Your man's in them.
It's your man's in them, just Ja. Here with my partners, my co-hosts, my comrades on 92.6 The Spot WKBP. This is my episode tonight of Not Right, Not Wrong. But before we get into it, of course, I got to reintroduce my co-host, starting with D1 the Empress. What's happening? How are you?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is.
That
Oh, oh, oh. That was nice. That was nice.
Yo, what's good, homie? Good to see you. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna have I think we're gonna have a nice one tonight. We're gonna have, as the illustrious DJ Khaled says, another one. We're gonna have another one. But again, before we get into that, the dark one. Dog did not
Oh,
do it once, but he did it twice. My man Doc Mark. What it do, champ?
what up? What up? What up? What up?
All right. What the
Pleasure. It's a pleasure to be in the presence of both of you yet again on this Monday. Peace and blessings to you both and to all.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
And when y'all see the visuals, y'all gonna see that we keeping the hip hop 50th alive, although it's past 50th, because Mark is low key paying homage to EPMD right now with the fisherman hat. You know what I mean?
You already.
You see it?
You
I see
already know.
it.
Strictly business.
Strictly business. You dig? You know what I mean? So, But speaking of that, uh, we're gonna have an interesting show tonight. So, for those of you listening and for people watching, we've all throughout our lives, I'm sure most of us through our lives had came across a person or two that happens to be famous. And you had your little encounter, your little experience with them, little moment with them. So this is what we're discussing tonight. Celebrity encounters and what that interaction was like. So we're gonna have a little fun and talk about that and share some encounters, and if they're whether or not good or bad, celebrities gonna put names is gonna be put on blast tonight. So so if any one of us had a bad encounter, be prepared to be called out, whoever you is. You know what I'm saying?
Being
Right,
put
Chuck?
on notice.
Yeah, yeah. Letting you know any celebrity out there, you're getting put on notice tonight.
Right, Chuck?
Right? Yeah. So the name go viral. Hey, listen, should be nice to people.
Hey, that's not right. It's not right. It's not wrong.
It's not right, not wrong. You know what I mean? So there we go. So I will pass the mic to my man Doc Mark.
Hey,
Doc, I know Doc Mark was in the entertainment BI a little bit, a little something, something. He got
everything,
some encounters.
everything, everything.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to remember everybody. I wrote down a few, but I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna go way back to my first one.
All right, all right, all right. So yeah, I gotta do mine in sections too, because your man's in a met people.
I can't even remember everybody, and I'm upset that my memory don't even allow me to.
That's all right.
And even before I get started, shout out to C Styles. C
Yeah,
Styles was instrumental in a lot of the people I met that Z met, a lot of people in the industry, a lot of interviews, a lot of parties he hooked us up with.
yeah.
A lot of what you call that? Oh gosh, listening sessions with
Listen,
artists and
yeah,
gotta thank C Styles for his network of people and all the people that he know that pull his string. Oh, you know him, you in, you good. Don't worry about that. So shout out to C Styles, man.
yeah.
Um,
Salute to the brother C Styles. He's the serious plug right there.
Facts, man.
We'll
The
talk about
governor
plug.
of
That man is a
Harlem.
plug. You hear me?
And still is.
Still
And
is.
still is.
Yeah, that's why we call him the governor. Yes, sir. The governor.
Uh
Of
so
Harlem.
going way back, this is
Go ahead,
going
man. Let
I'm
it
going
off.
way back to high school.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
way back to high school. Couple of cats that I know. I think we was in 11th or 12th grade, something like that. This was for my, I think it was my music appreciation class. And
Mm-hmm.
the teacher was named Miss Grayson. For some reason or another, we had to do this project, and the project we had to go to Trump Towers.
Mm-hmm.
This is way before we had the distaste that we have for Trump. It pains me to even mention his name on here, but it's part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go to Trump Tower. I can't remember for what, but it was about 6 or 7 of us. Me, my homeboy Eric, Darius, Kawhi. It was a bunch of us. So anyway, we in Trump Towers in one of the stores in Trump Towers, and we saw Melba Moore.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
So
that's a
I
good one.
spotted her. Then another one of my homeboys spotted her. Then we younger amateur, we going back and forth. I spotted her first. You did not. I no, I saw you did not. It's dumb stuff. Doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah.
But this is what we did. So she was extremely humble and polite. She spoke to all of us, asked us what we were doing, what the project was about. She shook our hands. I think she had on a fur coat, full length fur coat. She was very gracious and humble.
Mm-hmm.
I must say so. So the funny thing is, um, once we the purpose for us being there, once we got that, then we saw her. There was a couple of other things we had to do in Midtown to kind of check it off for each of us. So I had called back home. This is payphone time, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Called back home. My sister picked up the phone. I'm excited. I just saw a celebrity, Melba Moss. So I call home. My sister pick up. Hey, Mark, what's up? Hey, Joe, guess who I just saw? She's like, oh, you just saw, who you just saw? I said, I saw Melba Moore. She's like, what? What you doing? I said, yo, the project class project. I said, yo, let me talk to mom and dad. Let me tell them I saw Melba Moore. So sis was like, nah, you don't want to talk to mom and dad. I said, what are you talking about? What's wrong with you? She said, Mark, your school called. You're getting in trouble. I said, oh, yo,
Yo.
right? So I don't know what room my mom and dad was in, but my sis picked up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So she hit me like, yo, I'm just letting you know, once you get here, it's
Yeah.
on and cracking. I was like, damn, who called? I don't remember what teacher, but one of the teachers called. Apparently, told him, you know how often and I have been absent. I'm
Oh,
just messing up. I was like, so that just dimmed the whole experience. You understand? That just dimmed because I'm calling excited, gonna let them know.
yeah.
But she had to hit me. She was excited. Oh wow, listen, enjoy
Mm-hmm.
yourself with your friends. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you get back, it's gonna be a new reality. So I was like, oh man.
Damn. Damn
That
it.
that just dimmed the whole thing. But she was more, I know the stories about that. I don't want to make it about after. But to answer your question, she was very nice. She was extremely gracious. That was probably one of my first encounters with a
Nice.
celebrity.
Nice. Okay. All right. All right. All right. You give us like two, give us like two more, and then D1 can go.
All right, another person that I met through C Styles,
Yeah.
and sit down and had a conversation with. I actually interviewed him when Z
Mm-hmm.
had the Good Taste International. Was
Mm-hmm.
Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys.
Nice. All
Deep
right.
conversation,
Yeah.
deep, deep conversation. Just in regards to the things that he spoke about, his mindset, how he want the world to be, and just different things with him being him, the music, what the industry is about. I think we was talking for probably close to 2 hours. I may have
Mm-hmm.
that interview somewhere if I look for it. But
Mm-hmm.
C Styles, he could hook that up. We was over there somewhere in Central Park South, one of these restaurants. Well, man, we just sat down. I had my pen and pad and my little recorder.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to talking. He was extremely gracious, extremely humble, no airs about him, nothing other than him, just being Bushwick Bill, the artist. People came by, recognized him. He shook everybody's hand, even the guys that made the pizza where we was at.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very nice. And me meeting Bushwick Bill. Another person that I met to C Styles. You may hear C Styles' name come up a lot because
He the
he
plug,
hooked all
man.
this up.
Yeah.
I met Keisha Cole. This
Nice.
was
Nice.
this was the album with Heaven Sent on it. I can't remember the name of the album, but that album with the song Heaven Sent on it, that's the album. She had a press there. A couple of other people there with different magazines were there. She was extremely nice. Very attractive, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Please let me not just go by and say that she wasn't very attractive. So while we sitting there, um, when she first got there and she sat down, we had to all introduce ourselves, what publication we from and everything. So Z phone starts ringing, and Z had a ringtone for Mary J. Blige song, right? I don't know what song it was. So Z was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, wrong artist." So we all laughed. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what song he had for Mary J. Blige. I don't even know why Z had a Mary J. Blige ringtone, but to each his own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we went and we all asked her different questions, and she answered all the questions. And then after that, she invited us to the after party. It was an after party on Little West 12th. Can't
Mm-hmm.
remember the name of the spot. We all went to the after party, and she played some of the songs from the album. Just a good time that night. The whole vibes, even people at the club, everybody was nice and beautiful women, good company. The whole night was beautiful. I mean, I don't really have too many encounters that I could think of where someone was like, I'm trying to think of everybody. It may be, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
Yeah.
those are the first three that I have to share. I'm gonna think of some more while we're here.
Yeah.
But those are the first three that I have to share. And all of them were awesome encounters with everybody.
All right, cool, cool. Man, no worries. I mean, if it's all positive, then it'll be all positive. But I was just giving out a warning to the celebrities out there.
Yeah, if that's the
Any,
case.
yeah, if that's the case, you're gonna get called out if that's the case. But if it's all positive, then it's all positive. It's all good. And salute to Bushwick Bill, Western Power to that brother. Uh,
Facts.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Remember the legendary group, the Ghetto Boys, you know what I mean?
Ghetto boy.
Yes, sir. So salute to Bushwick. Empress, care to share some encounters with us? Por favor.
Por favor.
Por
Yes,
favor.
sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. So first I gotta give a disclaimer. Because my memory, y'all, my memory. Um, and one of my besties was notorious for this. Like we'd be out and she was always the person to notice a celebrity. And I'd be like, where? And she'd be like, right there, duh. And I depended on her for that because I would walk right past people. So
mhm.
um, that combined with my memory, I
Yeah,
don't know what to tell you. Um, and also, my second disclaimer is I take pride in being the type of New Yorker that could care less about walking past a celebrity. I'd be
Dig
like,
it.
and so
Dig it.
I could care. I look at you and walk right past like I didn't even see you. Um, so I've done that a number of times. Growing up in New York, I feel like we had, I don't know, we crossed paths with a lot of
A
people
lot.
on the
Uh,
street, in the malls, train, on the subway, all kinds of places. With that said, the first person that I can remember of celebrity status is Dizzy Gillespie, and
oh
that was
wow.
in junior
nice.
high school.
Okay.
Yeah, he came to my junior high school, and I was a majorette in the band.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to see the band, but he hung out mostly with the musicians, right? He was kind of in the music room with the musicians doing that thing. But I remember the whole school, we were like, oh my God, Dizzy Gillespie is here. And you know, all of that. So that was super exciting. I don't even know that I really knew who he was at first. It wasn't until later that I was like, oh, this is, you know, this is a big deal. Somebody I should be excited about. So that was the first celebrity encounter I can think of. The After that, they all get fuzzy, but
Okay.
another one that stands out after that is LL Cool J.
Oh,
LL Cool
okay.
J. Yes, the ladies love James Todd Smith.
So you met Todd. You've met Todd.
Oh, well, hold on now. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on.
A friend spotted him.
Hold on. This is true. That same friend I just talked
Oh,
about,
what
I
I
think
say?
she spotted him first. And
uh-huh.
where were we? We were coming out of the shadow.
Say word.
We're coming out of the
Hey,
shadow.
word. Uh-huh.
And I don't know if he was in the shadow or not. I think he might have been playing the let out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like
Oh,
he
damn.
was double parked in the street.
Playing the let
And
out.
according to my memory, my homegirl was like, Tamika, there's LL. And I was like, whatever. Because she knows I love him. Everybody did.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, I'm not kidding. And she points and I see him, and there's like this whole brouhaha. And she's like, and that was in the time where everything was get an autograph, right?
Yeah, yeah, dig
She
it.
was like, go get an autograph. Not your girl. You want to know what your girl did?
Go ahead.
Took a picture?
I wish. I backed up against the brick wall of the shadow and I cried like a baby. I stood there and I cried. And she was like, what, what are you doing? And I don't remember ever going up to him. I think I just stood back and looked at him from a distance and cried the entire time.
I see.
Why you started crying?
Because I am a crybaby. I will cry for almost anything.
It seems
And
So,
it seems Todd has that effect on women.
ladies love.
Ladies love. Todd,
yeah,
Todd, Todd has that effect on women. But
Todd made me cry. He made me cry. He
all
did.
right.
Wow.
All
He
right.
did. So I think that was a bad encounter, and I think that's his fault because he made me cry. Yeah. So that was that. Another encounter that I remember is kind of like a twofer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was connected with city college basketball games, right? Everybody was at those basketball games. I
Yeah.
don't think I could say who was throwing them, but whatever. City college basketball games.
We
And
know.
what's that?
We know.
Yeah, we know. I was there again, same homegirl is there, which I need her, right? I need her to point
This
out
your rider. This your
She's the scout.
rider.
She's
my
the scout.
rider.
Yeah, she's the
She,
celebrity scout. She's the scout.
she's a celebrity scout for
Yeah.
sure, without
Okay.
a doubt.
Okay.
And at that point, I was hot in the pants for Christopher Williams.
Uh,
So he was at the bat, and again, no big surprise. A lot of women, a lot of young girls were.
That's when
Um,
the light skinned dudes had their time.
that was
they
their
did,
time,
That's when they
boy.
like light skinned curly hair. That's when they had their time.
At their time,
they
boy.
Yeah, yeah,
did.
yeah.
But I was also in. Okay, I also there was also a dark skinned dude that was in my eyesight at that point who this same homegirl laughed at me because she was like, he's not a celebrity. Chill out. In my mind, he was a celebrity.
Chill out.
Chill
So
out.
let me tell you that story, then I'm going to tell you the Christopher
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah, yeah.
So maybe I'll tell you the Christopher Williams story first because that's not super, it's kind of anticlimactic. So he was at the basketball game, went up to him, got a picture, still got the picture now.
Mm-hmm.
He was very nice, very accommodating, no airs, nothing like that. Super sweet, very attractive dude. At some point after that, I had won tickets from Kiss FM to 3 concerts at what was then Westbury Music Fair
Oh, wow.
Remember
in
what?
Long Island.
Yeah.
My mom, very protective woman, there was no way I was going to go to Long Island to
Woo!
these concerts without her.
Woo!
So who went with me to all 3 concerts? My mom.
Say word.
Word, all the words. She was there by my side. One particular, and I love that venue because it's in the rounds, right? It's a smaller venue. It's a
Mm-hmm.
circular venue. Loved it. I
Mm-hmm.
had a seat on the aisle. My mom had the seat next to me. Who's performing? Christopher Williams. That man decided that he was going to bring his narrow tail off the stage and start to walk around the venue. You a lie, because I got up from that seat, and at that point, I was supposed to act like boys didn't even exist. This may have happened even before the basketball game, maybe, but I was supposed to act like, I think it did. I was supposed to act like boys did not exist. Mommy, I'm about my books. That's all I'm about. Something inside me said, I don't care what your mother thinks.
Oh,
That
no.
man has left the stage and he is walking around as if he gets anywhere close to him, you better jump on him.
Oh, no. Come on.
And he did. He did. That man decided that he was going to walk past my seat, and I jumped out my seat and I ran after him. And I was like, I wasn't by myself. There was a bunch of young women
Of course.
following behind this man all the way around the venue. And then something hit me, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble because I was supposed to be about my bugs.
Mm-hmm.
And you left your mom.
I left her. I was gone. I was so gone. And then I got back to my seat, and she just looked at me. She was like, you just chased him? Yes, Mom. Yes, I did. And that's the end of my Christopher
All
Williams.
right, all right. A twofer with Christopher Williams. A twofer.
With Christopher.
Wow.
But the dark skinned dude that I was into,
Yeah.
I can't remember his real name right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sam. From
Sam.
the MC Light video, Hit the Road, Sam. Don't you come back. No. I just called him Sam. I can't remember what his real name is.
Yeah, the dude from the video.
I love that dude. I love that dude. He was also at the basketball game. Twofer with him, years later.
Yeah, he's not a celebrity.
Kick rocks, whatever. Years later, your girl might have tried her hand with the dating website. Who hits like on my picture on a dating website?
Say word.
Say word.
Get out. Get out.
Sam came for me. Sam came for me.
What?
That's the end of my story.
That's it. Sam came for you and didn't.
Let's leave it there. Let's just leave it there.
Are we gonna leave it there?
We're gonna leave it there.
All right. All right. This is gonna fuck you up.
He's Sam.
No, I know who Sam is.
What's his real name?
Cedric.
Cedric. That's him.
And he used to live on Colgate, a block away from me.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Colgate.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly where that's at. That's over there in the view.
Yeah, yeah. Cedric is home team. He from the block. And Cedric, he's not necessarily famous, but he's in the industry and he knows a lot of people in the industry. So it's like reverse famous.
He's famous to me.
Yeah, he's famous.
That's all that matters.
It's all that matters. He's famous.
He's not a celebrity, but as long as he's famous to you.
Yeah. Shout out to Cedric. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Facts.
The way my heart beat for that dude.
Yeah.
And he swiped left, right?
And he swiped
left. That's what they say, swipe left? Yeah.
But I swear this world is small, boy.
Small as, oh my
You know what I'm
gosh,
saying? You know what I'm
man.
saying? But Seth from the block, man. He from the block. Yeah, I know who Seth is. Um,
Look, she's still blushing.
So bad.
Come on,
Yeah, because this same homegirl was like, yo,
man.
what are you doing? He's
yeah,
not a celebrity. You shut
yeah.
your face.
Like he's my celebrity.
It sure was.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's really sad that brought the dark skinned men in, not Big Daddy Kane. So for you, it was sad.
I guess it was. I guess it was. He ushered in the dark skin era for me.
All right. So said, all right. So said ushered it in. I said, good looking, B, because it helped me out a lot. Oh man, that's great. That's great stuff, yo. That's great stuff. Well, at the risk of sounding like a flex, I'm really not. I'm just speaking facts.
Here comes the flex.
But at the risk of sounding like a flex, I have to section my joints off because, like I said, I met mad people. Now,
Section it all. Come on.
I gotta preface this by saying
Preface it.
a lot of these people that I met were most of them were before they became the legends and icons that they are today. Now, the reason why I met mad people because my parents were in show business, so to speak, because they were professional dancers. Right. So, but both my mother and father were dancers and choreographers. And my father, um, as you know, my father's an actor, playwright, poet, and all that stuff. And so, but in that performing arts world, show business world, a lot of these actors are triple threats. So all of them took dance, all of them sing, and all of them act. So it's a trifecta: singing, dancing, acting. A lot of them took dance, and a lot of them sang, but they happened to flourish in the field of acting, whatever the case may be, right? So my parents has rubbed shoulders with a lot of these people. So that's how I got to meet them. This is as a little boy. And fun fact, I don't know if I told y'all this before, but I myself was a child actor. So we was in the we you know as a family we was in the biz.
You never mentioned that.
Yeah. I was yo okay. So yeah, fun fact, I was a child actor. I had an agent and all of that. So um
You in some Cheerios commercials? Like where
Could have
you
been
at?
on different strokes.
no. I mean, yeah, I was coming up in them times. I was coming up in them same times as Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis, but I didn't get the fame like they did. But I did an off Broadway play and I did a couple of audition for a couple of commercials. Or audition for a Vaseline commercial. I don't think I got the part though, but I did some auditions. But my main thing was an off Broadway play. But anyway, it ain't about me. Um, so through my mother trained in Alvin Ailey, trained with Alvin Ailey,
Mm-hmm.
and so through my mother, I met Debbie Allen and Judith Jameson.
So
Yeah, so I met them. Um, my mother was actually friends with them at one point. Like she knew them. They were cool because they all trained in Alvin Ailey together. So I remember as a little boy going to Judith Jameson's house when she was living in Atlanta, and she was married to a white man at the time. So so her and my mother were cool like that. So her and Debbie were cool. Debbie Debbie did a Broadway play or off Broadway play called Alice. It was based on Alice in Wonderland. It was like a dance play kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to see her in that play. And of course I met her backstage, interacted with her backstage because she remember meeting me from Alvin Ailey. She probably don't remember me now, this is years ago. But I met Debbie Allen and Judith Jameson before they became the legends and icons that they are.
Yeah, Debbie Allen. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. So I met them. I also met through my mother, Nell Carter.
Now, give me a break.
yeah. Nell Carter did a play called Ain't Misbehaving,
Yeah.
based on Fats Domino.
I remember that.
Yeah. So I went to that play. My mother took me backstage to meet Nell Carter, so I met Nell Carter backstage.
And
Uh,
she could sing, right?
she could
She
sing,
could
yeah,
really sing.
yeah. She could really sing, yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Nell Carter. Um, I also met um, I also met Ashford and Simpson through my mother. Met them. Um, my mother more so was kind of friendly with Valerie, more so than Nick. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was with Valerie, kind of had a little rapport. I wouldn't necessarily say they were friends, but they see each other in passing because it coming up in time in New York City, hanging out in the village, artsy. That's where all the dances and
Yeah, same circles.
same circles, exactly same circles. Broadway, Village Broadway. All of them were there. You know what I'm saying? So my mother met Valerie, Miss Valerie Simpson, and through Valerie she met Nick, and then I met both of them as a little kid. I'm the little cute brown kid. Everybody pictured my, you know. So I met Valerie. So I'll leave it at that. There's more. I'll leave it at that. Now on my father's side, my father did off Broadway play. It was called Reggae. It was based on everyday life in Jamaica. So on my father's side, these are the he worked with these people that were also in the play, and that's how I met them by going to rehearsals and stuff like that. So with all of them in this play, I met Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Shirley Ralph. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Oba Babatunde. I met Philip Michael Thomas. I met Calvin Lockhart. So,
Who Calvin Lockhart is? Who's Calvin
huh?
Lockhart? I don't
Yeah,
remember
He
Calvin
going
Lockhart.
way back. He was in the
yeah,
movie with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier.
yeah, Mr. Big.
Mr.
Oh,
Big.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Let's do it. Was that I
let's
think
do
that
it.
was Let's Do It Again or Uptown
Oh,
Saturday
one of
Night.
them, Uptown Saturday Night. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was in the first Coming to America too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was killing the ladies.
yeah. So, but of course, I met him after Uptown Saturday Night. It was before my time. But
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Lockhart was in this play as well. So it was him, Cheryl Lee Ralph, Philip Michael Thomas, Oba Baba Tunde. So I met them through my father because they was all in the play together. So I met them. So I'll leave it right there.
Good,
There's
great
a lot.
job.
Those are legends, though, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Those
I
are
know.
legends, man.
Yeah, yeah,
And what they went on to do, and
yeah,
who, you know,
yeah.
and out of all the people you named, their claim to fame was something else, like Philip Michael Thomas, Miami Vice. That's the
Hmm.
first thing people gonna think of.
Yeah,
Mind you, he could have been in 30 other films or movies or
yeah,
TV shows. They go, oh, that's the Miami Vice dude.
yeah. That's Tubbs. That's Tubbs. That's
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
Tubbs.
yeah.
You know, look at Debbie Allen done did damn near everything or close to it. First thing I think about is fame.
Hmm.
She got a lot of things to add to her whole list of things she's done. But the first thing people gonna think about is fame.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now Carter, what they gonna think of? Give me a break.
Give me a break. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot, man. I'll leave it right there. Mark, I'll pass it back on to you, Mark. I know you
Yeah,
got some.
you should have tried out for different strokes, man.
Nah.
Nothing on you.
I don't think it would have worked. But I'll pass it on to you, man.
Nah, I also, and I wanted to meet this dude for a long time because
Hmm.
we all watched the show. The show is legendary, and it was on TV forever, and
Hmm.
we all watched it. I met Ralph McDaniels, and I
Nice.
always wanted to meet Ralph McDaniels because he's one of those people you just appreciate what he does just for the sake of it. Video Music Box still comes on, by the way.
Yeah,
It still comes on.
no.
It comes on very late though. It comes on at 12 a.m. on Saturday on channel 25.
Mm-hmm.
It still awesome show, still showcasing the videos, new artists,
Mm-hmm.
legendary artists, everything. He still commentates. He brings on new talent to commentate. Ralph McDaniels, he's just a what you see on the show is the same person that you get.
Mm-hmm.
He's just seeing real low key, even tone, just talking about his career, why he did it, how he started it,
Mm-hmm.
where he's at now, and everybody and every artist, not only R&B, not only hip hop, every single one of them always give their props to Ralph McDaniels for breaking a video. I think he was instrumental in Wu-Tang Clan starting,
Mm-hmm.
or they video getting out there, or he directed it. One of the two. I know he had something to do with the first video, Protect Your Neck. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure to what extent. So that was a great interview, just sitting down, talking to him, picking his brain, how he felt about the industry now, different artists. Just an awesome conversation. I also met Black Rob. He was at a fundraiser in Harlem. Again, C Styles.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the Brownstone and they had a fundraiser there. There's a couple of other people there. And I was coming up the steps and Black Rob was coming down and we spoke briefly. I said, I appreciate your music. Keep doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long this was before he transitioned, but it wasn't too long before he did.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. I got a chance to talk to him, speak to him. I have a lot of his songs. He was doing this thing for a while. My favorite song is called "Can I Live." I don't know if y'all familiar with that
Yeah,
song, but it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
song.
That song is
It's
fire.
on Black Rob album with the Locks.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all remember the verses that Jadakiss had with Fabulous, this is what Jadakiss was saying that that's supposed to be the Lock song, and Fab was saying it's not. They didn't get into an argument about it. I would say more so like a debate, but Jada was trying to claim it as his.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the verses, you'll hear about that. But that song is awesome. I
Mm-hmm.
also met Biggie Smalls. So this guy I
Word.
used to work
Okay.
with at Macy's. He grew up with Puff at Mount Vernon. This is going back to the early 90s. I
Mm-hmm.
used to work with him at Macy's, this guy named Joe, tall, light-skinned dude. And he's like, yo, come take a walk with me. We're gonna go to Bad Boy Studios. So I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. He's like, nah, I know Puff. I grew up with him. We ain't believe the motherfucker. We ain't believe him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me stop cursing. You see, once you start talking, I start
Yeah.
thinking we on the block, and it just start getting carried away. But we
Yeah.
didn't believe the dude. It was me. I forgot the other cat, but I remember the dude that was taking us name was Joe. But we said we're gonna take the walk anyway. So he's like, yeah, I know Puff. It's my man. We grew up in the same block, Mount Vernon. I know him. Whatever. So we walk, right? We go inside this building. I can't remember, but I think it was on 27th or 28th. He's like, nah, I'm serious. Come on. Go in the building, go up to the elevator. And he wasn't lying. Going to his bad boy studio. I said, oh, he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go there just on some chill. He just went to say what's up, like 5, 10 minutes. Big was there. Said
Mm-hmm.
what's up to everybody. Just chill vibes. Puff was there. Faith was there.
Mm.
It wasn't a studio session or anything, but they was just there chilling.
Yeah.
Um, and he was like, "Yo, I told you." I was like, "You was right." You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's just things that we do. Why couldn't I have believed him from the jump, right? Isn't that just what we do? This motherfucker lying. He don't know nobody.
Because we know we got friends. We know we got friends that be exaggerating.
So, but so it was true. So that was a nice encounter. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So we stayed there for a few minutes, and then we skipped. He said peace to everybody, and then we broke out.
Nice. Okay.
So I still need some more time to think, y'all. I wrote all of these down. Let
Yeah.
me think some more while you pass it to D1, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll come up with some more.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, T.
Um, okay, okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, here I come. Um, so I think I got a connection to both you, Ja, and you, Mark. Um,
Oh, wake me. No, I just had to do that. I'm sorry.
yo, a mess, a mess.
I'm sorry. Me and my friends used to crack jokes on Christopher Williams one because like how dramatic he was. You know that.
Oh, I don't care. Y'all can crack as many jokes as you want. We was like, this dude is on.
That's probably why we cracked jokes because we was jealous because he was light skinned and getting all the girls. That's probably why.
Yo, and that song "Dreaming" was trash.
uh,
That song was
Listen.
trash,
nah,
and
nah,
the
That's
nah,
other
what
nah.
this
song.
That
episode
song
is
was
about.
fire. No, that song was
Nah,
fire.
son, that joint was trash, and every little thing was trash. You know what song was hot?
Nah, those songs are fire. Come on,
You
man.
know what song was hot that he made?
Which
Promises.
fire?
Promises was hot.
That song
Yeah,
was hot. That's the only song by him I like. That song right there.
yeah.
That song is hot.
Well,
I
luckily for
got that in
you, this
rotation.
is not a review show, so you don't get
Yeah,
to review his work.
All right.
yeah, go ahead,
Next
D1. We sorry. Go ahead,
episode.
D1.
Next
Chris, I got
episode.
your back, son.
Re- Next episode will be review Christopher Williams discography.
Lord, haters to the left of me, haters to the right of me. Um, but I met Felicia Rashad,
Whoa.
Miss Debbie Allen's sis.
Yes.
Okay.
Older sis.
Yes, and I met her on the back of I have a cousin who is in the industry,
All right.
and this cousin has worked with Auntie Felicia, and I was like going grocery shopping, kind of a little bit out of my neighborhood, a little bit. Um, and I come out of the grocery store, and Auntie Felicia is on the same block. And I don't know if she had come out of the grocery store or there was a florist that was there. And I was like, oh my God. And I wasn't going to say anything. But then the person I was with was like, no, you should say something. And so I was like, I don't want to interrupt this woman's day. Like this is wild. But because it's,
Mm-hmm.
Felicia Rashad, I couldn't help myself. And
Yeah.
so I went up to her and I said, hello. And she was really sweet and really gracious from the outset. And then I mentioned my cousin's name, and I partially thought that maybe she wouldn't. I don't know how many people that Felicia Rashad knows, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna say my cousin's name. I said my cousin's name, and this woman lit up. She was like, "Oh my goodness!" And she stood there and she talked to me for a couple of minutes. She took a picture with me and the family. And I was just like, and then I had to text my cousin, and I'm like, you ain't no BS out in these streets. Like, I got some street cred off of your name.
That's what's up. Nice, nice,
So,
nice, nice.
yeah, I was just like, this is amazing. Now, if somebody want to send Malcolm Jamal Warner my way, please and thank you. Please. Please, if we could, if I can add a wish list, I'd like to add it to my wish list. And so I'm gonna move from Auntie Felicia Rashad to Uncle Ralph McDaniels, who hosted my 41st birthday party.
Say word.
He hosted my 41st birthday party, and my birthday party snippets of it ended up on an episode of Video Music Box.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah.
At that 41st birth, first of all, everything that you said, Mark, he's, all of the things.
Facts.
Incredibly, like, humble. I remember a friend of mine gave me his information, connected me with him, and was like, call him up. And I'm like, call him up? What are you call? What are you talking about?
I mean, like, call the agent first and get the agent get in contact with the Yeah, talent agency.
Yeah.
That's what you thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. And the friend is like, no, I told him you're gonna call. Go ahead and call him. And I was just like, whatever. And I called, and the man answered the phone.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're working out some details, and then at some point, a few days or a week later or whatever, he calls me. You,
All
dude.
right. All right.
I did not expect that from him.
Yeah.
At that birthday party, I had a performer. The performer, somebody who I loved growing up, somebody whose music I loved growing up, Just Ice. Perform. Do
Latoya.
y'all remember this dude?
Come on.
Perform.
Latoya.
At the grills.
Latoya.
At the grills. At the grills on the album cover. Come on.
The hat, the
The
whole
hat.
joint.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
hat
yeah.
was like right there.
Right.
Yo, Gully, Gully. So he performed at the party. He arrived, as he stated at the time he said it, also dope dude. He came in, he stood at the door, he introduced himself because it's the first day that we're seeing each other meeting in person.
Mm-hmm.
We talked for a second. He's like, you got my envelope?
Get to the bag. Where the
Yeah.
money at?
So you got that
Sir,
for me?
sir, I got you. I don't want no problems with you. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And he went and he did his thing. And at some point, somebody pushed me up on stage. And so I'm up on stage as Just Ice's hype woman.
That's what's
Well,
up.
it's your birthday.
Your
It's
birthday,
my
of course.
birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
It's my
Nice.
birthday, but I was prepared to just sit and watch the thing. And they was like, get up there. And I was like, what? And then I got some street cred because they like, you actually know his lyrics.
Yeah.
You better believe it. You
Yeah,
better
yeah.
believe I do.
That's what's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
So just so y'all know, all y'all watching out there, this wasn't that long ago because Tamika's still in her early 40s. So when she say that, you
Thank
probably
you.
you probably could see that episode of Video Music Box. You're probably thinking her 41st. This just happened recently. So
That's right.
just
Right.
so y'all know that.
That's
Don't
right.
nobody go looking for that. Don't
Don't
nobody
don't don't fact check.
don't fact check.
Very
It's
recent.
Just listen to me. That it was recent.
recent.
I concur.
Recent.
Very recent. That's right.
You know, someone to be in the comments. So yeah, Doc Mark, I went and I didn't see.
You know what I mean?
No fact check. I got another fun one. This is random. This is
Holla,
another
holla.
random one. So y'all know, I think y'all know I'm a yoga chick. Like I love Bikram yoga. I like hot yoga.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years that I've been going to yoga, I would take people with me. I would introduce people to yoga. Um, this one particular yoga class, I decided to take an acquaintance of mine to
Mm-hmm.
yoga, and they were cool kind of besties with AZ. Y'all remember the rapper AZ?
Of
Mm-hmm.
course, he's still around.
Still around.
Mm-hmm.
Brought AZ into the Bikram yoga class. I took Bikram yoga with AZ.
Say word.
Hey, word.
He
That's what's
seemed
up.
like he cool though.
He
Like
was
just
cool.
chill vibe, show how you slap pound, boom. He seemed like that.
He was cool. He was coughing through yoga. He the whole time, but super cool. I don't have any bad stories except for James Todd Smith who made me cry. I don't have any bad.
I thought I thought
So
I thought you was gonna blame Chris for coming out on stage and you ended up chasing. I thought you was gonna make that his fault too. That he came off the
You
stage.
know what?
You're gonna make it his fault too, right?
It is his fault. It
That's
is his fault for sure. He could have ruined my parental relationship. He had no business doing that. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
so with AZ, this must have been after Life's a Bitch, because that's what really put him on the map, that song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yo, who is this cat?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much more about that timeline. Keep it moving.
All right, all right. Well, you done pass the baton again to me, D1, because I met AZ myself. Very, very chill. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
they from yoga?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. I met him at I met him at at a doctor's office. I was taking Ange to the doctor. He was taking I guess he was taking his whiz to the doctor who was sitting in the waiting room. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I said, what I said to him? Oh, I said, no, I didn't even. Well, here's one thing about me. I am the New Yorker that you talk that I am the New Yorker that don't fan out over celebrities, and
Facts.
I have a tendency to talk to celebrities like they regular. So
I mean, they are.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's just me. I talk to celebrities like they regular. So we sit in the office. I mean, I knew who he was, so I ain't say. So I just said to him, I said, yo, I appreciate what you're doing for hip hop. He's like, ah, my man, I appreciate you. And I gave him a pound as I was
Done.
leaving. That was it. Like I ain't say, yo, AZ, what up? I just looked at him and said, yo, I appreciate what you're doing for hip hop. He said, ah, please respect. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. I said, you out here now? They're in Jersey. You know, he's like, I said, yo, you out here now? He said, yeah, 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 I'm out here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's real chill vibe like
Why
that.
you
Little
trying to
bit.
rob me, son?
Little bit.
You know what I
He
mean?
thinking Josh scheming on him. Like, yo, you out here? You know that's all it take. Yeah, yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit. He know what to say.
yeah, yeah,
Why,
yeah.
where you at? I'm over there in Edison. Yo, word. Yo, AZ
Uh,
out here, kid.
nah, I kept it general. I said, nah, you out here now? He said, yeah, a little something, you know. Listen, I walked out the door, you know what I mean? So
Dig it.
yeah, that was that. But um two two more two more encounters, two more encounters I gotta add as a little boy from thanks to my father. Uh my
You know
father
a big one. I know a big one is coming.
I got two big ones coming. Two big ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, I got two big ones coming. So my father, of course, you know, he's from Jamaica. He's from Trenchtown. You know,
Trench town.
yeah,
Woo!
Trenchtown. Same town as the one they call Robert Nesta Marley. So of course that goes without saying. I met the great Robert Nesta Marley because my pops was cool with Mr. Marley from their Trenchtown days. He knew him from the hood.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a his interaction with Bob was like my interaction with Said. He's home team. So if I ran into,
Yeah, yeah,
yo,
yeah.
what up?
What's up?
Like, oh shit, yeah, yeah. You from Colgate? I'm from Boynton. Yo, what up? That kind of thing. So him and Bob was on that vibe. So he was able to take me up into the hotel room. This was the year he's performing at Madison Square Garden. He was staying across from the garden. And I think that was the year before he passed. So I met him in it was 1980 that I met him.
Wow.
So I took him so he took me up to the room and I met Bob and he autographed the album. I still got the album.
Wow.
And yeah, of course him and Bob and reasoning, as they like to say, reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was had the pleasure of inhaling that.
That legendary smoke.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I was politicking in Bob Marley's hotel room, and him and Pops was politicking. I was sitting there chilling. He autographed my album, and then we left. And he said it so casually too. That's how I know, like him and Bob. You know, he reacted to Bob like he was home team, and plus he was a Rastafarian like Bob too. And so he just casually was like, "Yeah, you want to go see Bob Marley?" He said he literally just said it like that. Yeah, you want me?
Yeah. Like, that's his man.
Yeah, 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 like that. He's like, yeah, okay. He freaking took me upstairs, and I met the man. You know what I mean? So that was that. Another one. With my father again. Um, this is happenstance. My father did not know this man, but we just happened to go to a vegetarian restaurant in the city. I think it was in the village, and then walks in uh to a dark skinned fellow with an afro and a mustache. And He,
Patrick Ewing.
no. Even bigger than Pat. Not in stature, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
he had a mustache, and so he my pops my pops he's cool, but he's semi fanned out, semi because this is a big dude. He's
It
since
was Michael Jackson.
nah he they exchanged pleasantries. You know, he was very pleasant to my pops. He was very cordial. And they introduced me. He said, "Yo, this is my son, Jaja." He said, he said, "How you doing, young man?" I said, "I'm fine." Had no idea who he was. I had no idea who he
James
was.
Brown.
No, and then when he walked out, he said, "You know who that was?" I said, "Nah, who that was?" Sidney Poitier.
Say word.
Yo.
Sidney Poitier. Had no idea. Had no idea. As a little boy, had no idea.
Oh, that's the legend,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's come
Pop,
on, man.
yeah, my pops semi fanned out.
That's
Yeah,
a different cloth.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, man.
That's what he said to me. He said, "Do you know who that was?" He was like, "Yo, you know who that was?" And I'm like, Nah. Who that?" He's like, "That's Sidney Poitier." I said, "Oh,
Wow.
so okay." But
Yeah.
so little did I know that I met a giant in every sense of the word. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Those are two heavy
Yeah,
hitters.
yeah.
Heavy.
So I had the blessings and the honor to meet those guys. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know Bob. I'm a little boy, so I didn't know Bob was heavy
Of
like that.
course. Come
You know what
on,
I'm saying?
man.
It takes when I get older, then I reflect like, oh crap, like I met these dudes.
Yeah.
As I grow older and mature, and then it's like then I know the magnitude of the encounter. That's when I realized the magnitude of those encounters. Like, yo, I met these dudes. Wow, you know what I
And
mean?
you can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier was one of the people I always wanted to meet.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
just sit down and talk to him.
yeah,
You
yeah,
understand? Just sit down and talk to him about the industry,
yeah,
his upbringing, why he
yeah.
chose this road, and
Mm-hmm.
just speak to him
Yeah,
about any and all things. He was definitely one of the people I would have liked to interview.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, as I got older and appreciated him, like you said, and more mature, and seeing a
Mm-hmm.
number of his movies that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I agree with you, man. I think definitely as a little boy, me know these people, definitely is a privilege. But to your point, especially someone like a Sidney Poitier, I definitely would have liked to have met him as a young man.
absolutely.
Because I definitely would have been more appreciative of the magnitude of meeting someone like him and to have
Mm-hmm.
a conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely would have been unforgettable for me. You know what I mean? So, but
Wow.
yeah, man. Yeah. So I can't we unfortunately we don't got that much time. Y'all got any more left? Y'all got any more?
No, I got a fan moment. And
Okay.
I was the celebrity.
Oh, really?
So
Okay. I mean,
so I
we got
mean,
10 more minutes left. I mean, if y'all got any more.
I would like to consider myself a celebrity as well,
All right. All right.
without making any comparisons to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So um I was involved with too many things in some form of fashion, art, or online magazine, TV shows. So
Mm-hmm.
one of these ventures, I was on a TV show. It was called Night on the Town Television,
Mm-hmm.
not TV. The acronym was NOTT, Night on the Town Television.
Mm-hmm.
So this was around 98, 99, 2000. This was
Mm-hmm.
around that time when I was on that show. So
Mm-hmm.
the guy that was the host of the show, his name was E Smooth. The
Mm-hmm.
show used to come on public access on all the channels. It used to come on like 1 in the morning, but a lot of people used to watch it. So basically, what happened is the promoters contact E. We go to the show. We're
Mm-hmm.
at the party, whatever the club may be at, Mars 2112, Club Nix, The Shadow, you name it. We go
Mm-hmm.
there and we host the TV show at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Speak to the promoters. Then after we tape, we have a lot of fun. So without me getting to all the fun stuff that took place with me having this much access to clubs and women at the time,
Mm-hmm.
my fan moment was one day I was going to work. I was working at the DOE at the time. I'd only been there for maybe 3 years, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I get off the train and I'm walking down the platform, and on the other side of the platform, it was these two girls over there, two women.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard one go, "Oh my God." I knew she wasn't talking about me. Granted, this is a show that comes on public access. It's not
Yeah,
something on NBC or ABC.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
I keep walking. So the other girl that didn't fan out said, "Listen, do you know his name?"
yeah,
And then I turned and looked, and the girl that said, "Oh my God," she's staring at me. She
yeah.
said, "Oh my God." She said like this. She said, "That's Dark Mark." That was my name on the show. I called
Yeah,
myself Dark Mark.
yeah, yeah.
Then I just waved back to her,
Hey,
and
bro. Yeah,
she just stood there and she didn't
yeah,
even say anything.
yeah.
You know how long I was riding that moment? Listen. And this is just from, granted, I'm not trying to downplay the show because I had a lot of fun on the show.
Yeah.
I enjoyed everything I came with. But this is local access. So it was on a different channel in Staten Island, a different channel in Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
Bronx, public access. But
Sure.
people stayed up and watched it.
Yeah.
But just that reaction and her saying that, she said, "That's Dark Mark." That did something to me.
Uh,
And I guess her friend didn't watch the show because her friend like, "Who the fuck is this? Who?"
like
you
who's
you
that?
can tell by her friend reaction, like,
Yeah,
"Who this cat?"
right.
So she's like, "Damn, say something, do something."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That that
Okay.
that did something to me. So I was the celebrity.
All right. All right.
So
All
add me to this list for the show.
Oh
I
my God, it's
I
Dark
I met myself.
you be with yourself every day, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I just wanted to share that. That was a
Nah, that's
nice
what's up though.
encounter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. D1, any more? You got
Mark.
you got one or two left in you?
I got I got three real quick I'm
Go
a
ahead.
celebrity moments. Since Dark Mark is
Uh-oh.
a celebrity,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, yeah, I'm a celebrity too.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Um,
talk
one
heavy. Talk heavy.
the first one, I don't even remember which celebrity I was, but I was traveling. I was in Morgan. I was traveling from Baltimore to New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I was taking Amtrak, which is weird because I didn't really usually you Greyhound and Peter Pan, something like that. But I must have had some big money on this particular weekend. I took Amtrak and I was in the station in Baltimore, and somebody came up to me and they were like, "Oh my God, you're fill in the blank." I don't remember who it was. And they were like, "Can I have your autograph?" 100%. And I signed whoever it is they thought I was. I can't remember who it was. I wish I could.
Mm-hmm.
That's celebrity moment number one. Celebrity moment number two is years ago, I was in the audience of the Wendy Williams show, and I was one of those people who asked Wendy Williams a question. And
Yes.
I might have sent this to
Yes. I
you
You
remember
guys.
that.
did
I
send
remember
it
that.
to us.
I
It's
was
like
waiting for
a
you to
month
mention that.
ago, I became a meme, and I wake up in the morning and I get a text message from my aunt. A few more, maybe another hour or so goes by, and I get another text message from another friend, and
Mm-hmm.
then another text, and I'm like, how did I become a meme? So
Mm-hmm.
that's celebrity moment number two. And my final celebrity moment is I was a guest on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she interviewed me. So I got three
Oh,
celebrities.
I remember that. You sent me
Oh,
that.
I
Yeah.
ain't see that one. You gotta send me that one, D1. I ain't see
Yeah.
I don't. If I find it,
it.
it's. I'll
Okay.
send it if I find it.
All right.
Yeah. They
All right.
hooked they hooked D1 up on there, rewarding her for all her work. I believe at that time, I think she was working for the city, but in the capacity something with LGBTQ or something along those lines, if memory serves me correct, or assisting people in
It
that
was at that
capacity
time. I think I was working in foster care.
and foster care.
Okay.
And your kids was there, right? They came on the show. Yeah, I remember that clip.
Oh,
I remember
nice,
that.
nice, nice, nice. Good job, man. Good job. Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, all right. Like, well, I guess I'll end it with,
Yeah, add to the fray, JJ.
yeah, yeah.
You were already know you were performing in Broadway shows and stuff. Or was it Broadway or off Broadway?
yeah,
You were on.
off Broadway. Yeah, off
Yeah,
Broadway.
had the
Yeah.
agent and all that, had the flip cell phone.
Yeah. No, but all right. Well, I'll just end it real quick. I'll go into high school. So there's three guys that I went to high school with. So because remember, keep in mind most of these people before they were the legends and icons where they were. So I went to high school art and design around the same time as Mobb Deep and Kwame. So Mobb Deep, when I was a senior, P and Have were freshmen. Have I didn't
Oh,
speak to.
both of them went there.
Yeah, both P and Have.
Okay.
Yeah. Have was quiet. He was laid back in the cut, so I never really spoke to him. P was the more outgoing, gregarious person, real popular because he had that super high top fade. Matter of fact, he performed in our senior talent show. He was
Mm.
he was the opening act. But P was very popular in school, very gregarious, and I wouldn't say I was friends with them. Of course, there's other classmates that I had that are real close friends with them that know them, but I wasn't. I ain't gonna say that I was, but me and P used to dap each other in the hallway, make small talk, keep it pushing, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was the extent of it. Have I ain't speak to because he was mad, laid back, quiet. He
Yeah.
didn't say nothing. So have I could say I don't know, but I've seen him. I've seen him in the school. So Kwame was a grade ahead of me. And how I spoke to him was I saw him in the Salt and Pepper video. This is while we was in school. I saw him as a shake your thing.
Shake. Oh yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
song was hot.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Do
What you
what you
wanna
wanna
do?
do.
yeah, 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 exactly. So um, how I found out about him was through his man that worked in the messenger service with me. We used to work in this messenger service that's down the block from high school, part time after school, and his man's name is Dale, Dale Alonzo. So, and that's how me and him started knowing each other from the messenger service. So Dale was saying that, yo, me and my man's coming out with an album. And I was like, word? He said, okay. So he was talking about Kwame, and so he was saying that, and then shortly after he said that, he stopped. He left the messenger service, and obviously he started. This shit started popping off for them. So
Mm-hmm.
I ran it. So I see the video, and then like a couple of days later at school, I run into him in the hallway, and I stopped him. I said, "Yo," I said, "That was you in that video?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Oh, all right." That was it.
Done. This is how we move.
That's what I talk to people regular. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
And
yeah. You
yo,
know what
I
I'm
appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
saying? Yeah, yeah. That's
Done.
all I do. That's all I do.
Done.
But
Done.
he wasn't even Kwame there. He was a student hiders, and I just stopped. I said, "Yo, I saw you in the video. That was you?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Oh, all right." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Oh, and yeah." That was the extent of it. I kept it
He
pushing.
had a couple of joints though,
Yeah,
man.
he did. He
Kwame had
did.
a couple of joints way back. Yo, that tape or
Yeah.
tapes. I think he had two strong albums. The first one was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Whole polka dot and
Yeah,
everything.
the whole
That
polka
came
dot
out
thing.
at the
Yeah.
right time, man. Everybody
Yeah.
wanted to dress like that dude, polka dot shirts and everything. That first album was crazy. The second one, I think, was kind of strong, not as strong as the first, but he had some joints.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a,
Else?
huh?
Is he about to release something else? I feel like
Oh, I'm not.
I feel like he's up to something.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't hear that, but I don't
No,
doubt it. I don't doubt it.
but I didn't realize all these years he's been behind the scenes. He's produced a lot of tracks.
I heard that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard that.
So he transitioned to be one of those super producers, legendary producers. So he definitely salute to him. He's a legend now, you know what I'm saying, as well as Mobb Deep, legendary hip hop group. But
Facts.
so it's one of those instances where I knew these people, I met these people or interact with these people at some point before they became who they became. Another case of that. But I'll tell you, Kwame had the whole school rocking polka dots, so I give him that too.
Whole school.
Yeah, yeah, for
Come
sure.
on, I had a lot of schools
No,
rocking
okay.
that, man.
Yeah.
And getting the circle in the hair with
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
with the
dot,
yo, come on, the
the
strip. Oh,
streaks and the fades,
come on, man.
streaks and the flat top. Yeah, Kwame.
Guys and girls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kwame
Both
started.
of the suspenders and the big
Yep.
baggy pants.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, he did his
both
thing.
baggy jabot pants, the shiny platform shoes, polka dot,
Yeah, yeah, thick soul, yo.
thick sole joints. Yeah,
Trendsetter for sure.
yeah, Kwame. Yeah, he definitely was a trendsetter. So salute to him for that. So
Salute, Kwame. And
yeah,
rest in peace to Prodigy, man.
yeah. Rest in peace to P.
I mean, Mobb Deep, come on, man. He got too many. Yeah, I remember the first time I heard oh gosh. Oh, I'm forgetting the song. What's
What
the
shook
joint?
ones?
But
Talking about shook
nah,
ones?
nah, 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 nah. The joint with Lil Kim on it, the remix. Quiet
Oh,
Storm.
Quiet Storm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First time I heard Quiet Storm remix, I
Hmm.
lost it. The
Yeah,
song was already hot.
monster,
Then they came out with the remix, then put Lil Kim on it.
monster.
Then as soon as she started with the blood clot,
Yeah,
what? Oh my God. Come on,
monster,
man.
monster.
Actually, yeah, these dudes is going through the roof, man.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah, monster.
Yeah, he was legendary.
Yeah,
Legendary.
definitely, 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 monster, monster. But yeah, they're both well known to Andy. Like all the people that I came up with Andy, they know them. Trust me, it's like yeah. If I said you ask anybody Andy, they're like yeah, yeah, we all know Prodigy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We all know Kwame. It's like it's not a big thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, well, salute to them though.
Facts.
Yes, yes, yes. But unfortunately, I have to cut the list short because the time is cut short. But the list is longer, trust me. But thanks for sharing and thanks for listening to the audience and thanks for watching when you see this. If you have any celebrity encounters, please do share, post it in the comments, and let's hear it. Let's share your celebrity encounters and see what it is, But
Or if you're that young lady who I saw on the train station, please
yes, yeah.
comment. I really like to know who you were because I'm still handsome.
Yes,
Sinner, I don't know who you were.
yes. That mean Dog Mark is now transitioned into a new career path, podcasting. He's with us now, right now,
No
wrong.
doubt.
You know
And
what I'm
R
saying?
and Dub.
And Dove, this is where
You
he's
see
at.
it?
You know what I'm saying? To the lady on the train who saw him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So on behalf of D1, on behalf of Dog, did not do it once, but he did it twice. It's your man Just Ja, and in the famous words of DJ Khaled, another one.
There you have it.
Till next time, we are gone.
Peace.
Uh,